It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go.
And people at home can't see me right now, but I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my legs. This is going to be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip. T. They get it down for Towns. Nice pass to set things up.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Leonard. His first effort off the mark.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Minnesota with the basketball to Wiggins. Cruises inside for two.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Flushes it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Wiggins. Curling inside. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. To Teague. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Oh, he had it. To Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing it out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
Teague with it up top. Leads 4. Wiggins matched up with Paul George. To Leonard. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Timberwolves have the basketball. T. Down low Towns. The jumper's off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
George. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Paul George. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Wiggins. Short jumper off the mark. Layup goes down. Well done.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Minnesota.
Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Time to shuffle things up. That's out. Last touch by Shabazz Napier. Beverly into the front court. Leads 5. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with the former Wildcat. Beverly. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Karl Anthony Towns. Huge block. The Timberwolves have the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Leonard. That's how you defend. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Beverly into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Noah Vonleh tips it. That's going to be out of bounds. Can't connect. Perfect feed to set up the basket. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Got it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And a throwdown.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Leonard, he was all over him. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Beverly. Williams. He engulfed him that time. To Towns. Wiggins. To Towns, down low. Wiggins. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Can't connect from in close. To Towns. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Williams. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Bell. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Paul George. Karl Anthony Towns snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
T-Wolves with the basketball. T to Towns. Probing the defense. Off the mark. To Leonard. He throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Wiggins. From long range. Well defended. Covington's a tough matchup. Leonard. To George. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. T. Oh, can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own.
Number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Stepping in for Minnesota, number 34, Noah Vonleh.
Wiggins to Teague. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. George to Leonard. And that's rebounded by the Timberwolves. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good.
Subbing in for LA, number 4.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Leonard.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Number 2, Jordan Bell.
It's the Clippers with the possession now to Paul George. No good. Another follow. No good. Towns. Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh, yeah, you've been working on your craft.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
I like that.
George to the basket, but it won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's LA Clippers ball. George.
To number 33. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. 3 for 3. Nice. Teague with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Terrific vision. And the basket good at the rim.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to... Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And a nice finish at the rim.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Teague. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. George. Off the mark. To Covington. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And hits the first free throw.
I get him right back to you.
And fails. Slam down. Karl Anthony Towns on the follow.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To George. Fires the 3. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough 3.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Teague to Covington. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Paul George to Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Wiggins. Trying to cash in. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Teague hits the 3-pointer.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
George, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
To Wiggins. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Andrew Wiggins. No one in the Canadians' postal code with the basket.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
The assist from number 21.
Teague with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard To Paul George. 4-3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Towns. And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. George picked up by T. To Beverly. For three, never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
To George. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Team foul number 3. First foul in the last 2 minutes. Stepping in for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
George? Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Teague. And it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound. To Leonard. Shot from the lane won't go. To Wiggins. Fires the three. And the Clippers able to clear the board. To Paul George. Driving right to the basket. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Leonard for two. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
T. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Williams. Beverly. George. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Williams across the timeline. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Great look and vision. Not that time. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
Everybody pick up. Everybody pick up.
Wiggins. Not that time. He misses. Deep three at the buzzer. Well, the Hunt shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. And this has not been one of their better performances to this point. They've been out of sorts all afternoon.
And one of the most difficult challenges we have in this life is when we bring our personal life into our workspace. It looks like they were never in the game to begin with.
Works it up top to George. Lets it fly from long range. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team
Covington.
foul number 1.
From long range. Not easy.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Clippers have the basketball. George trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Surveys the floor to Covington. Here's a chance from long range. Not going down here. George to Williams. Jordan Bell pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Mouse in the house.
George picked up by Teague.
Watch the back door. Get him.
Another chance. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for Los Angeles, number 2.
George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Wiggins. Not done yet. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Jeff Teague. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Two for two on that trip. Teague with the basketball. Down a bundle. Fires the three. Defense swarmed Teague. Missed the three. To Paul George. The pass set it all up.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
George, that right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his follow through.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Knocked loose. It's Minnesota basketball. To the rim. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Leonard. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
To Leonard. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Oh. Beyond the arc for three. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. To Harkless. They'll get it down to Leonard with a drop step. with the basket after a nice drop step. LA Clippers with the basketball. The crossover.